it's Mari. I'm here with a layout share for Cheeky Studio, and I was one of the guest designers for February for Cheeky Studios, and Tuesday sent me a really amazing box of gorgeous supplies. I did record this process, but I've been having some issues with my setup and so on, and for whatever reason I could not get my video off of my device. My computer wouldn't recognize the video for some reason. So for those of you who create videos, you can probably relate to that. But anyways, I wanted to share this layout with you. I'm going to explain to you how I did this. It's very, very simple, so it's not like rocket science. But I do want to really highlight the beautiful products from Cheeky Studio here and show you what I created. So this is a little Prima traveler's notebook that I used here, and it fits into, I'm just looking for my traveler's notebook here. Oh, here it is, underneath something, of course. This is the traveler's notebook that I use for this particular one, which I really love. I think it's really pretty, and I have started in it. I've created this layout, and then of course this one that I did for Cheeky Studio, which I really love how this turned out. I love the bright colors in the collection that I was sent, and I just want to take you through this process. So what I did was I took a stencil from my stash, and I used some Vicki Boutin art crayons to create the background for the base for the layout, and that was very easy. That is a very quick way to create a really simple background. And then what I did was I took this acrylic piece that that Tuesday sent me that is in the shop. It's so pretty. It says happy as a lark. And what I did was I colorized it using some acrylic paint from my stash. The acrylic paint that I used was, I feel like it was Vicki Boutin, and I think it was saltwater taffy. And I wanted to choose a color that was kind of this teal to complement the pops of teal on this side of the spread, to kind of bring that over here to this side. What I did was I just took my ruler and I drew out some lines for the journaling with a pencil. And then I just took a regular ballpoint pen and I wrote in the journaling here, which is documenting a trip that Bailey took to Turkey when she was, I want to say she was probably 16 in this picture here, so quite a few years ago, and they went on a European trip. She went with a bunch of classmates, and they were in Istanbul, and then they went to Greece. They did this big cruise, and she just had a wonderful time. And here you can see the blue mosque in the background, and I just really loved how there's this tropical tree beside her and so on, and it's just a really cute picture of her. And I'm just documenting here about the blue mosque and how it's right next to the Hagia Sophia. They also went there, and I have pictures of that too. So just in documenting this trip that she took. Now what I did was I took some of the Wildflowers ephemera, so many ephemera pieces in this little pack, tons of pieces, and I took one of the larger floral pieces and then a smaller piece here in yellow. And then what I did was I took one of the little cut aparts, and I can't remember if this was from the Missyisms cut apart or the Wildflowers cut apart. I feel like it was probably from Wildflowers, but I just used a little 1-inch punch and cut that out. And then I popped these pieces up on some foam adhesive just to bring them up off the layout a little bit. So then on this side, you can see that my picture is printed here. I think this is about 4x3. And I just took a little piece of some of the patterned paper from the Missyisms collection as well. And I just tore a little piece off of it just to create a little bit of color on this right side. Then I fussy cut some of the little flowers that were on this Missyisms cut apart paper. I just fussy cut this piece and this little flower here, just to layer on either corner. And then I took some of the Wildflowers cut aparts, or sorry, not cut aparts, but ephemera, and I put them in each of the corner here with that teal. And then I've got just kind of a nice arrangement of colors, kind of tropical colors throughout. So this came together very easily. If you have not tried traveler's notebooks as a way to document your memories, it's a really efficient and fun way. You don't need a ton of supplies. the supplies from the Cheeky Studios collection that I was sent, perfect. I just love how this came together. I think that it's, like I said, a really quick and efficient way of documenting and collecting your memories in a tiny little spot. That does not take up much space, this little book. You could actually have a ton of these on your shelf and have lots of stories and pictures and so on of things that you've documented. I really like this size and method of scrapbooking your memories. So that is my layout share for today for Cheeky Studios. I am going to leave a coupon code in the description box below for the Cheeky Studio shop. And I just want to thank Tuesday again for inviting me to be guest designer for February. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working with her products, and she was very, very wonderful to work with. And I had a blast doing these two projects that I did during the month of February for her shop. So once again, make sure you check out the description box below for all the links. And thank you so much for stopping by today. Bye-bye.